on this computer. Okay, this is 2B. We are going through lesson number 6, random numbers. So thanks for watching this later since you're not here. We just went through the self-starter, so you don't have to worry about that. But here we are on code.org, lesson 6. So we're looking at random numbers for this lesson. So we're just going to go ahead and work through these first like 4 or 5 different things. So the question here, how can we make our programs behave differently each time they are run? Students are introduced to the random number block and how it can be used to create new behaviors in their programs. They then learn how to update variables during a program and use those skills to draw randomized images. Now, all of you should be familiar with how to use random stuff because where have we seen this before? Louder, guys. On the microbits. What did we do on the microbits that was random? The dice roll and coin toss, right? Okay, so we've already used this. It was just in a different platform software, so it should be fairly familiar to you. All right, now we're gonna watch. Oh, nope, not gonna watch a movie yet. So you have a new block in the math drawer called random number. If you make your drawings with random numbers, it will look a bit different every time you run your program. You can learn about the block by hovering over it in the toolbox and choosing See Examples. So just like it's showing you here, okay? So this one, we have tomato background. That's an interesting color. And then the fill of the orange, and we're gonna make random ellipses. They're going to occur in a random spot where? On what? X or Y? Random x-axis. So it's always going to be 200. So it's going to be coming across here, and we're just going to see circles being drawn at a random place. So we do it once, and then when we do it, then when we do it a second time, it comes over here. Then when we do it a third time, it comes over here. So it's always going to draw that same ellipse. It's just going to be at a random place along that center line, okay? So if we go to math, we can also hover over it just like it says, and we can see examples if we want to see examples, okay? Oh, here we go. Run the program, see how it works, change the numbers inside random number, and run the code again a few times to see what changes. So, boys. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to change instead of 0 to 400, pick some other numbers. So go like 30 to 300 and see how that affects it. Okay. Also, if you're in the classroom, remember I told you when I'm doing this instruction, guys, I need you to close the Chromebooks because I need you actually paying attention. Close the Chromebook. All right. So there we go. We experimented with it. We're moving on. All right, next, random numbers. Same sun from last time. Right now, only the x coordinate is random, but you can make the y coordinate random too. So what you need to do is use the random number for the ellipse's y parameter. So the circle is drawn in a random y position too. As long as your circle is appearing at random x and y positions, you can move on. So how do I get this over to here? What do I do, Max? Yep. So I go to the math part of my toolbox, click this block, bring it on over to 200, drop it in, and then what are the numbers we're putting in here, Vanessa? Vanessa's still here? Oh, we didn't hear you, Vanessa. Say it again.
I can't see.
Oh, is the screen sharing not working?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again. Reset. How about now?
No.
Ugh. Well, that's useless. Okay, so Vanessa, what we're going to do is we're going to set the random number on the y to be between what two numbers, class? 0 and 400, because that's what it says, right? Random y position 2. Okay, so on here, I'm going to type in 0 and 400. Okay, so then when I run it, now it's going to appear anywhere on the grid. Everybody see that? Okay, so as long as your circle is appearing at a random x and y positions, you can move on. All right, so now variables can be assigned random number 2. This lets you save a single random value so you can use it as many times as you want in the program. So this is the example that came with the variables that we did a couple lessons ago. You're going to assign a random number to the variable I size, so the i's automatically change size every time you run the program. Remember, the left and right i's should always match each other, okay? So on here, we look down, we have I size and I size that's used for the left and the right i's. So all we got to do is instead of var I size equals 27, what do we put in there instead? Annabelle. Yeah, we go to the random number here, and we put it in here. So if it's the default is 27, what do you think we should do our size range from? Do we want 0 though? Will we see any i's if we put it at 0? No. So I say we should go from 1 to 30. What do you guys think? Okay, so there's one size, and there's another size. Why is it so small? Because we went all the way down to 1. That's why. Okay, if you don't want it to appear that small, then don't do it all the way down to 1. So there's big, big, medium. Well, that's kind of small. There's medium. So there you go. You guys get the idea, right? Okay. Okay, so that's four of the puzzles. Now we're gonna get to some of the more difficult ones, and this is where you guys get to work on your own. Any questions so far? Any difficulties in understanding what it is that we're doing here? Okay, so hopefully this is a good start to you guys, for you guys to be able to look at and to figure out. And this is what we're working on for the period today. So lesson 6, random numbers. Remember, you are on the actual computers, not on your Chromebooks. If you have headphones, take them because you'll probably need them if we do any videos. And Vanessa and Aaliyah, any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, you girls all caught up with lessons 1 through 5?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for joining in. Hope this was helpful. And we will see you Thursday. Don't stay out in the sun too long, Aaliyah. Sun poisoning is bad. It's bad stuff.
See ya. Bye.